Good morning, everybody. It's that time. I have a fun card. Let me see if I can't get it up on my computer and on my iPad. Okay, it's on my computer, so I can get that one. Not on my iPad yet. Let me try again. Oh, now I am. There we go. I like to have it on both places so I can see what it looks like for you, and when things go awry, I can check to make sure it's still live. Hey, Barb. I hope you all had a fabulous holiday. The new year is soon to be here, and I am headed to Jess's New Year's Day. I'll be here the evening, probably in bed early because I'll be driving the next day for 6.5 hours, and I try and get in bed early. So I will probably not see the New Year's in, but hey, that's okay with me. And then I'm going up there. Zoe has a volleyball practice tournament. It's just among the teams in the league, I guess it is, in St. Mary's area. But it'll be nice to see her play. I try to see one game of hers and one game of Remy's, which is soccer. So Remy's will be later in the year. I had a great Christmas. It was very quiet, which is nice. I went next door to Barb's for breakfast, had a delicious breakfast that Doug fixed. And then I went back for dinner that evening that Barb fixed, and then we all contributed different things. I did the dessert. So lots going on, and I hope you had a fabulous time with friends and family. All right, I'm not going to dilly-dally around this morning because I got a lot to do. Let me tell you what happened. So Thursday evening, I get a message from the lady who, I don't know how you say it, is the owner of the company that I'm guest designing for in February and March. One of her ladies had an emergency and had to drop out. And she asked me, she says, I don't want to stress you out. If you can't do this, please say no. Can you do January and February? And I chatted back and forth with her. To come to find out, I'm going to be doing January, and she sent me the kit yesterday. I won't get the kit till the day after New Year's. I'll be in Jess's. So it'll be interesting to see. Oh, I think I did that. Sorry. Hey, Sharon, good morning to you. So I want to get all of my stuff that I need to do for the blog done this weekend as much as I can, so that when I get back from Jess's, I can devote time to that kit. And I also have 2 classes in there this month. So it's going to be a busy month. I thought, it'll be nice and quiet, but it's not. Just to let you know, I am still a demonstrator. My monthly, quarterly was net through orders that people placed online. Hey, Janice. So I am still a demonstrator for at least 3 more months. I'm not ordering anything. I'm not demonstrating anything. There's nothing there that appeals to me. Now, I will be using my Stampin' Up! Sets and paper that I have to come up with things, but that's it. I'm just going to take and do what I want to do and play with what I want to do. So today, I had ordered a kit from the lady who does it's Très Jolie company, and it's an older kit, but I ordered it just to see what it's like. So I'm going to play with that today and make a birthday card, because I'm still trying to get my birthday stash built up for the shop. So I'm going to get ready, turn this around. If you get dizzy, close your eyes, and I'll let you know when you can open. on. Okay, you can open your eyes. I may have to do some adjusting, but let's see. All right, it's a little crooked. I did adjust it, so I'm going to wait and see what, I want to see what you see. All right, and I'm going to slide it up just slightly and kind of straighten it out that way rather than trying to move the camera. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. All right, this was a kit that I had ordered from her. It was still available in our online store. So I picked it up, and she packaged, it was already packaged up, I guess, and she sent it to me. But I don't even know what month this was. But this was the card making kit, is the one I had ordered. And this is what I got. So the first thing was there's envelopes for all of the cards, and there's 3 different sizes. This one is close to an A2. It's like not quite 4 1/4 by like 5 3/4. Excuse me. So that's, and I love it because it has the deckled edge, which is fun. And this is really heavy, sturdy cardstock. So I'm going to make a card using that today. Then there's this one that's square. Again, the deckled edge all the way around. I am going to make a folio. Hey, Carol, Happy New Year to you too. Out of this one. And then this is the other one. This one is huge. This one is 6 by 6. So this is a 6-inch square. That would cost extra money. That's why I'm going to do a folio with it. This one is huge. It is actually 5 3/4 by 8 3/8. So that will be a folio also. I cannot see making these because it's going to cost a fortune to mail them, and I'm not going to mail them. That's a huge card anyway. I don't want to have to write that much inside. The next thing we got was this pattern paper. I don't know where it's from, but it's single-sided, and these are the 2 I'm going to play with today, so I'm going to pull them out. But, I mean, it's very pretty paper. Oh, that's, and I love the dots with it. All right, so there's that one. It's got kind of a shabby look to it. There's that one that's very similar to the one I'm playing with today, but I wanted the wood grain. All right. So, I mean, I can very easily make cards with those. It's not, this is a piece to fussy cut. I'm going to try this and some of the others in my silhouette and see if I can cut it out with the silhouette. I'm going to see what happens. All right, there's that one. I love the edge pieces. Now this is a piece of the wood grain in that, but they're all single-sided. All right, now I've pulled out the 2 I'm going to use today. Like I said, I don't know what the company is for that. Then we got this bag, and in this bag there are, she packages them. There's a little ink spot. Well, it's called a dewdrop. It's Versa Magic, which I'm assuming you can emboss with. I am not familiar with them. So, no, it's chalk ink. It says versatile, fast-drying chalk ink. So it's fast-drying. You won't be able to emboss with that. Then we got these flowers, and these are hard. They're paper, but they're hard. They are going to look really nice on my folios, but not going to use them on a card because it's so thick you'd have to have extra postage. And then we got this die set. And I need to check this out because I think you can make squares and all with it. So yeah, if you look on the back, they've got all these things you can, oh, it's upside down, sorry. I don't know how they're doing that, but I'd love to find out because, oh, that would be so much fun to do. But I just have to play and see. So with that one, so that was fun to get a die. And then we got these wooden pieces. And I'll be honest with you, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'll ever use the wooden pieces, but I just might, because they're not that thick. They're maybe 1/8 of an inch. All right, but there's the wooden piece, the butterfly, and then there's 2 leaves set. Now the leaf to me is very fragile. As you can see, this one is already, there's a piece that fell off or broke off. So the leaves are fragile, so I have to be careful with that. I'm going to leave that butterfly out, so I may be using that on my card. Oh, you like that ink, Peggy? I'm not familiar with it. I'm curious to see. I used to play with chalk inks long ago and then kind of moved away from them. So who knows? All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get started. Now, this has to go on this way because of this little butterfly. This way he's flying down. Don't like it. This way he's flying away, which we could do, but since I want my card going portrait, I'm going to do it this way. So he's still flying up. I am not going to mount any of this because it's very heavy. The card base is very heavy. So this, I said, was, I want to check the size. Again, let me fold it in half. I mean, this, I think it must be like 130 pound because who knows? But I love the deckled edge on it. All right, it is, see, just past 4. So if I did this at 3 3/4, you know what? To play it safe, I'm going to do it at 4. I got to flip this around. And if I have to cut it down, I can. I would rather do that. Oh, I never told you what size this paper is. Give me a minute and I'll tell you. All right. This paper is, I'm thinking 8 by 8. 8 by 8, yes. All right, so you can get 2 cards with some pieces out of it. Now, I want that butterfly in my image, so I'm going to cut it, and this is, I'm going to cut it at 5 5/8. Again, I can always cut it down. Ooh, wrong way. I was about ready to cut off my butterfly. I know you guys are screaming at me. No, no, don't cut it that way. All right. See, I think I'm going to have to get a new trimmer soon because it's sticking. I don't know why. Maybe that needs to be cleaned. I'll have to look at it. All right, so I've got that. All right, that'll be a good piece for something. I'll save it. So let's see how that works. All right, I'm going to take off just a sliver. Let's see, this was at 4. I'm going to come down like a 1/16 of an inch. All right. I think that's better. Yes. All right. If it wasn't deckled, I could very easily make that. Oh, I don't know why I'm getting rid of that. I got to cut the other piece. The full size. Now, what I want to do is I want to look at this and see I'm going to try 1/4 of an inch. All right, I want a piece of this, so I'm going to take it. This is 8. I'm going to pull this out. This is not going to be good because it's got to be cut this way. Oh, it did okay. No, it didn't. Okay. There we go. I just wanted a little bit of color on that edge, and I think that will work. And I'm going to trim it with my scissors. Yes. See, I just think it adds just a little bit. And I don't know if I'm going to use that butterfly. It's awful big. All right, now. So let me get ready and put this on. And I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use my glue because my tape runner's downstairs. So I am going to use my glue. Okay. I didn't clean this yet. I'm going way past where I need it to go, but I want to make sure I have enough on here. Okay. Let me get a towel. It dries clear, so I'm not worried about it. I'm going to cut this off. There we go. No sense saving that, it's so tiny. And we'll see if I'm going to use that bow or not, or that butterfly. I may have to do a stamped one and see, because that is really big. All right, I'm going to leave that closed because then I can see the whole thing. Okay. All right, and I had pulled out 2 happy birthdays. This one, way too big, but this one, which is from Circle Sayings, will fit on there. You know what? I'm going to try something. It may not work, but it doesn't hurt to try, right? I'm going to get a scrap piece of paper, and I'm going to take my butterfly, and let's find out about this ink. And I'm going to see if it will color the ink. Now, I don't know if, oh, it does. How long it's going to take to dry being chalk. Let me get my pokey tool so I don't put my fingerprint on there. Like I said, it's been a while since I've used the chalk ink. There we go. It says fast drying. Peggy, maybe you know if it's a fast drying, how fast it dries. Now, I don't think this ink is going to show up on here very good. So I pulled in my early espresso ink that I'm going to use to stamp my happy birthday. All right. I'm wondering if I can heat set it. Let's find out. Let me heat set this. I don't want to smear it because it is still wet. All right, it's still shiny, so I don't know if it's dry or not. Let's find out. Oop, not quite. Let me dry it some more. Okay, I think this is dry because it's not shiny. Yeah, so it does take it a while to dry. So just know that. Okay, so I've got that. See, I think that'll be pretty on there. Okay, I'm gonna use my glue and add some dots in key spots. I wouldn't say this is one you would be able to mail, but I don't know. I've never played with these pieces before, so we'll see. I'm just adding some dots and key spots. All right, I'm going to put my tip back in here. I'm going to soak that in water, warm water today. All right, give me my tweezers again. I love that little thing I bought, that little tray. When I take my tip off, I can put it right in my tray, so then I can't lose it. All right, I'm going to go opposite the other way, this butterfly, and I'm going to put it on with a block. I probably need a bigger block. This wasn't fast drying either, even though it said, you saw me, I had to heat it twice. I love the size of this. I'm really liking the smaller ink pads rather than the big ones like this from Stampin' Up. And I think it's because of the fact that this is a big thing to re-ink and to store. This is easy to store. You can store, look at this, you can store 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the space of one of those. So there. All right, I'm going to leave that there. I am thinking I want some gems. I don't know if I have anything that color. I've gotten some free things that I can see if they work. No, that's not the, that's more of a peach. No, although, nah, it doesn't match that. I need a pink. I'm very quickly, oh, I wonder about sequins. I've been saying I have a ton of sequins. Let's see if I have some sequins in here that might go. I've been thinking about switching to sequins to, because then I can get whatever I want. It just does have to be added with glue, but that's all right. I bought a bunch of gold ones for class that have to be on that way. Ooh, I'm wondering about this. Nah, they look different. Oh, those might not be bad. Let's see. I don't like getting into these. Let's take a couple out. I think they look good on there. I'm going to take those and use those. But as you can see, I have a lot of sequins. So I want to start using them. All right, let me move that out of the way. Pull this back in. I'm going to move those off. I had 3. Where did the other one go? Oh, it's on the back here. It got stuck on there. All right, let me put this away. All right, now I'm going to stamp my sentiment. And like I said, I'm going to use my early espresso. And I think I'm going to stamp my happy birthday down here, a little bit lower. Yes. See, I think that early espresso is a good color. Black, I think, would have not been good. It would have been too harsh. All right, let me pull this out and decide where I'm going to put my sequins. You know what? I think I'm going to put my sequins around my sentiment. There. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to pick this up and put a dot there. All right. I may not use this. It's really sticky. I used it with the gold pieces, the half pearls that I got, the gold half pearls, and it worked really well. All right, don't want them lined up. When you do this, you don't want them in a line, but you want to make a triangle. So I didn't want to come and put it there. I moved it over some. So there's today's birthday card idea. And I will find in my stash a butterfly. And that's a very large envelope. Lots of space. Maybe it's because of that. But I'll find a butterfly. I think I've got a couple I can use. I have one from, is it over here? No, it's not. It's in here. It's a new one, and I haven't used it yet. I got it for a class, and it's from, it may not be in here. No, it's from Altenew. So I'll have to find it. It's probably in the box for the class that I signed up for. It was a an alcohol ink class that I haven't done yet that I want to do from Altenew. So there's that. But I'm going to find a pretty butterfly, and I'll stamp the inside and the envelope. So there's today's idea, and a play with a set from Très Jolie, which I needed to play with to see how it works. And I'm liking this paper. I have seen the paper for January and February, and January's is going to be purple and February's is pink. So I know that much. So there you go, an idea for a birthday card. All right, I'm going to flip this around. So give me a minute. Close your eyes if you get dizzy. I always cover it up, but I don't take any chances because I know there are people out there who do get dizzy. Ooh, sorry about that. It wasn't tight. It was falling. Okay, open your eyes. And my first play wasn't bad, I don't think. I kind of like this. I just wish it wasn't so big. I've seen the kit I ended up with the scrapbooking kit because that's what the lady who had to drop out was doing. So I'm going to be doing a folio and a card. But like I said, I've got to get my stuff straight for January so that I can spend some time playing with it. I have my folio picked out. Oh, thanks, Sharon. I'm glad you like. Thanks, Janice, my ideas. I love sharing them and inspiring you. And I appreciate your coming in and commenting and everything. Feel free to share my video because that's what gets it out there. And lots of changes going on. I'm still playing and having fun and never knowing what I'm going to do. I didn't know till last night, right before I posted that I was going live, what I was going to do. If you have any requests, make sure you let me know. Even if it's a kit that I have that you would like to see me play with some more, for some more ideas, I'm very willing to do that. Okay, guys, I got a lot to get done today. And the first thing I have to do is take that little pistol for a walk this morning because we went visiting yesterday and she was a trooper. She laid in her crate 3 hours on the drive, did okay. Coming home, she slept the whole time. When we got to the place, it was a new place, so she was sniffing like crazy. And that wears them out because it uses their brain. So I was glad for that. All right. 24 colors. Oh, okay. Well, this is a chalk. It is by the same company. Sukaniko. I don't know. I know that somebody had one similar to this, and they were called Dewdrops, and you can't find them anymore. I don't know if it's this company or not. You'd have to, I would go with the company and see what they have. But there's that one. All right, guys. I will not be live Wednesday. I'll be traveling to Maryland. I will not be live Saturday. I'm probably going to be watching Zoe's volleyball game. I will try and go live on YouTube next Wednesday. I get home, I'm coming home Monday. So if I can come up with something, I'll do it Wednesday. And then I should be back the following Saturday. So nothing next week, the week after. And then I don't think I'm going anywhere till February. So we're good. All right. You guys have a great weekend. I took Ezzy out earlier and it was warm and I went, ooh, this is nice. I had my heavy coat on. I went, oh. So I think we're going to have a couple of days of warm weather and I want to make sure I get her out for that. Have a great weekend. Have a happy New Year's. Stay safe if you go out. Stay home and have your fun. I will see you in a week and a half or 2 weeks. Bye.